Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all having a lovely day. Today we've got some brand new food for us to review for you guys today, and we're really excited. So what we managed to get was a meal for two from Tesco's in the sort of chilled aisle. It's part of the Charlie Bighams range. Now, I've not had Charlie Bighams for years because the price is just astronomical at the moment, to be honest. The last time I looked at the meals, really, they were around £7.50, £8 per meal, and that's a lot of money that I just wouldn't pay. The portion size is very small, and despite it tasting really good, I have been put off because of the recent price increases. However, when we were in Tesco today, it was a Clubcard deal that we managed to see within the chilled aisle, and so we thought we would take a wee chance on it and see how it turned out. So this first product that we've got here today is butter chicken curry and pilau rice. So I'll just show you the sort of cardboard packaging there. So what you get as part of the £15 for when you use your Clubcard on the deal is a starter, a side, a main and a pudding. So our main obviously is our butter chicken curry and pilau rice, and I'll just show you that just now. So I'm trying not to tip it up too much because I don't want to ruin it. But yeah, that's it there. It looks delicious. And we also have our pilau rice as well. And for anyone that's had this meal kit before or a similar one, the foil actually goes over the rice when you bake it in the oven, and it makes sure that the rice is really nicely steamed and not dry. It keeps the moisture in, which is always, the rice always turns out really, really good. And then the side that we have today is Tarka Dhal. So again, I'll just show you the packaging on there. So Charlie Bighams, and it's a side, and it is Tarka Dhal. So the dates were quite good in Tesco's today in this section. They did have quite a good variety, and as I said, for the price that we paid, £15 for two people to have a main meal and a side and a dessert, I think actually is not too bad. Obviously you could eat a lot cheaper, you could buy a lot cheaper, and we do often and mostly do that. However, with regards to this, it's a wee treat. We've been out all day today. Unfortunately, I had a really bad fall yesterday at work, and I now have a very badly sprained ankle and damaged tendons in my ankle. So it's been a really tiring day or two, so we thought a nice little treat in the house where I don't need to walk about. I'm currently in a moon boot, so getting out and about and doing stuff, even just minimally, as you know, if you're unwell or if you've ever been injured, it really does take the energy right out of you. So we thought that this was worth paying a little bit of extra money for, as it was a treat, and it is a lot cheaper than going to a restaurant to have an Indian meal or whatever. So first of all, I'll show you the Tarka Dhal from our side option. And it's worth noting that with regards to the £15 that we paid through the Clubcard deal, we actually saved £3 by using that deal. So for the butter chicken and pilau rice, that on its own should have been £9.50, which is really, really expensive. Like I said, it used to be about £7, but £7.50. It's now £9.50. The sides, I think, were £4, and I think the desserts were £4.50, or vice versa. I can't quite remember, but yeah, we did save around £3 worth, so I think it's definitely worth doing if you are wanting a little bit of luxury at home. With regards to the butter chicken, curry and the rice, it does have a chilli rating at the bottom, and it does appear to be quite a mild spice curry. Myself and James, my husband, we really enjoy spicy food, so even if it was a little bit hotter, we're happy with that, but I understand some people at home might not be too keen. So they advise you to keep it flat in the fridge, and the butter chicken is marinated chicken in a mild creamy butter sauce with delicate spices, served with the pilau rice. And they advise you to cook it in the oven for 30 minutes at fan 180, electric 200 or gas mark 6, plus 10 minutes. So it'll be 40 minutes if you're wanting to put this in a gas oven. And we have a fan oven. If you guys have seen our videos before, you'll know that we do preheat and we'll put it in at the 180 suggested temperature for 30 minutes. As I said with the rice, they advise you to put the foil over the rice when you put it in the oven as well to keep it nice and steamed. This meal isn't suitable for freezing, and it does include some raw ingredients that aren't suitable for microwaving or grilling as well. Now, each meal within the Charlie Bighams range, I believe, all of them come in sort of like wooden, sort of bamboo type containers. So it's just to be extra careful with them that you don't cook them wrongly, because they could go on fire. So you need to just be that wee bit extra careful if you are using these meal kits as well. Charlie Bighams started over 25 years ago when apparently Charlie the chef would start hand preparing delicious recipes in small batches the way that you would at home. We've never cut corners or compromised on quality, and we never will. I'm always looking for ways to make everything we do even better, so if you have any ideas, I'd love to hear what you think. And then there is a little email address there as well, which is good because it shows that they want to engage with their customers. The film is not currently recyclable, but you can check locally in your area, you know, if it can be taken away. They're currently using 30% less cardboard in their packaging, which is really good. And the tray is compostable, so as we said about the sort of wood, sort of bamboo bit on the bottom, it is compostable. And the sleeve and the foil, so this bit and the foil inside the rice, are recyclable as well. Now, this pack combined, so the rice and the curry, is around 812 grams. The allergens for this are milk and mustard, and they do say that although we do our very best to take out all of the bones, some may remain. So per half a pack, so if obviously you're sharing this, it's meant to be for 2 people, which we are doing, it's 633 calories per portion, 29.4 grams of fat, 15.6 grams of saturated fats, 60.8 grams of carbs, which will be your rice, and 7.4 grams of sugars, 28.6 grams of protein, 6.1 grams of fibre, which is pretty good actually, and 2.17 grams of salt. And it was made within the UK, Great Britain as well. I love the packaging. I just think it looks so traditional. It looks really, I don't know if the word's inviting, but it made me want to buy it just by this lovely little sort of scene here on the packaging. And our Tarka Dhal, obviously we said, was a side. So again, we've got some lovely nice illustrations on the front here, nice little elephant and all of the other wee bits on there. It just looks quite authentic, doesn't it? So again, it's lentils and spinach in a lightly spiced coconut sauce topped with roasted sweet potato. So that sounds lovely. Personally for me, I've not had Tarka Dhal before, so I'm really looking forward to trying this. I think it'll be right up my street. And we'll do a wee taste test of both products and we'll let you know how they turn out. So again, oven cook for 20 minutes, so we'll do that at fan 180, and again a sort of low spice rating on there as well, so hopefully not too spicy for anyone who wants to try this at home. It is a 400 gram pack, so again, half of it you'll be sharing with your partner or your friend or whoever you've got, or you might want to have half and then keep half for another time or whatever it is that you're wanting to do. So again, as I said, 20 minutes, you need to change your times accordingly if you're using gas or just a normal electric oven. We obviously have the fan oven. Again, the same information regards recycling. Again, using 30% less cardboard, which is good. And the allergens for this meal, for the Tarka Dhal, is milk and mustard. So for half of the pack, because you would be sharing it, it's 273 calories, 16.3 grams of fat, 8.8 grams of saturated fats with 20.8 grams of carbs, 5.4 grams of sugars, 8.1 grams of protein, 5.3 grams of fibre and 1.29 grams of salt. And as we said, it's a 400 gram pack, pretty decent portion sizes, I must admit. I mean, if you split each meal in half, you're going to get around 600 odd grams of food, which is pretty heavy, on a plate. It's quite a lot of food to eat. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop this food in the oven. As I said, we'll come back, we'll do a taste test, and I'll let you know how they taste. Now, as I said, I've not tried this before, the Tarka Dhal ever. I have tried butter chicken before and I really enjoy it. I haven't tried this one before, and so that's why it's a new item for us to let you know about. So as I said, we'll go off just now, we'll be back in a minute and I'll let you know how it turns out. Hey guys, thanks for coming back. So we have cooked our meal as directed, and we have also cooked some, well, 2 mini garlic and herb naan breads. So we're going to have them as well. But obviously the main star of the show is not the garlic and herb naans. It is our delicious butter chicken curry with pilau rice and Tarka Dhal. So as I said earlier, I've not tried Tarka Dhal before, but I can assure you it smells absolutely delicious. The curry smells amazing. The rice, as soon as you lift that foil lid off, you just get all of the smells and the scents from all of the nice herbs and spices that are in the meal, and it does smell delicious. What I will say is that there is enough rice to feed probably 3 people, not just 2. So yeah, I would say you get more rice than you do curry and chicken, but it's there to fill you up, isn't it, really, at the end of the day? And I think actually, you know, it's a really good sized portion of rice, probably more than I would give myself at home by quite a bit. But anyway, it is a treat, as we said earlier, and I'm looking forward to trying it. So what we'll do is we'll try some of the butter chicken first, and I'll let you know how that tastes. So I'll just try to get a bit of sauce on that for you guys. Oh, what a nightmare. There we go. Right. Hopefully that doesn't steam up or go out of focus. So yeah, really soft chicken there. I actually struggled to pick it up with a fork. It was just breaking away. But let's have a little try of it. Wow. Tell you what, that packs a punch. There's so much flavour in there. It's so Moorish, and honestly, probably one of the best butter chickens that I've ever had. We do have an M&S playlist where we have reviewed the M&S Our Best Ever Chicken Tikka Masala, and I know I did say that it's probably the best thing you can have at home without going to an Indian restaurant, but honestly this is a really close first, maybe second. I think you get more chicken in the Marks and Spencer's Best Ever Chicken Tikka, but compared in flavour, the flavour is just as powerful and just as delicious as the M&S one. So Charlie Bighams, you have done well with this. So what I'll do is I'll have a little bit of chicken curry with our rice, and we'll try it. I'm going to drop some. There we go. So the rice is lovely. It's very light, very fluffy. You know, we don't have any sort of clagginess there at all. It's very, you know, nicely cooked, nicely steamed. There's no sogginess to the rice at all. It tastes properly cooked, al dente. There's no issues with that at all. And I'll just have some rice on its own. Yep. Really nicely seasoned with the sort of herbs that are in the rice, and not overpowering, but really nicely seasoned. As I said, I think there's quite a lot of rice there. You know, you can see there's loads and loads, but I will enjoy it. I don't think I'll finish all of the rice, but hey, my dog will enjoy the rice if I don't finish it all. And last but not least, we will try our Tarka Dhal. Now, this is a first for me, but I love spices, I love Indian cuisine, and I love sweet potato. So I'm hoping that this will be a good mix and combination for me. So that's our Tarka Dhal there. Again, I hope it's focusing for you guys at home. It's always difficult to know. Once you've done it, haven't you? So yeah, it's difficult to know if it's going to focus, especially when it's really hot food. But yeah, I'll give it a wee try. That's lovely. It's really, really nice. You know, you can see in the texture, you know, you can see the lentils in there. You can see there's spinach in there. And quite decent amounts of spinach, I would say. You know, it's really, really, again, we're very well flavoured. And I think, well, I've not got anything to compare it to, but I would say that I'm really impressed with it. I think it's really tasty. I don't think it's really heavy or anything like that. It's not claggy when you eat it. It's very light and it does taste extremely good. So I think it's a good side to have with the butter chicken and the pilau rice. So as I said, this was £15 as part of the Tesco Clubcard deal. We saved ourselves £3 by buying it as part of the deal, so it's worth to look out for. They did have quite a limited selection left in Tesco's when we went earlier, and I think the deal's probably pretty popular at the moment because the normal prices are so high. So really, really impressed with what we've had so far from Charlie Bighams, and we're going to add this to our new Charlie Bighams playlist. So be sure to have a wee look at the playlist in the coming weeks ahead as we add more and more items to the playlist for you guys to see what we think at home. And I hope this has been a useful and good video for you guys to watch. So thank you so much for bearing with me. I'm sorry if I've been moving around more than usual. I'm trying not to, but it's very difficult to stand in one spot with the state of my leg and my ankle at the moment. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a lovely day. And as always, thank you for continuing to engage with the channel. If you're not already a subscriber and you're considering to subscribe, please do subscribe. It would be much appreciated and it would make me really happy. So thank you so much again, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks. Bye.